Hello there, welcome to my second YouTube video, my second Minecraft video. I'd like to show you what I've done in Starbright Cavern in Legendary. I'm playing a lot of Legendary at the moment. It's a great map from Vechs, very varied, very hard. I'm playing it in 1.0.0, so I get some advantages, but some disadvantages, especially the fact that it takes many hits to kill mobs now with this version, so it's not as the map was originally intended, but I like the challenge and I'm familiar with 1.0. So this is intersection 3, and that way is Starbright Cavern. That way is the home of Victory, which is a very nice base area. I've got all my storage there, and yeah, it's nice and safe and everything. And I could have set up a lot of resource gathering stuff there, but when I did Starbright Cavern, which took me about 2 hours to get in here, it was a hard area. It took me about 2 hours to get in here, light everything up, and get the wool. And on top of the wool was a very nasty device, and had four skeleton spawners and 4 creeper spawners, and then 3 water source blocks, nice and high above the roof, which washed them down through a hole onto your head. So that was yeah, that was fun. So when I finally made it safe, I destroyed the creeper spawners because I hate creepers and they kept blowing me up. But I kept the skeleton spawners because I was very short on arrows. And with the water source blocks, I mean, you can probably see I've done something with those. So let me show you what I've done. So here we go. I have routed the water round to the back. Spread it out. Spreading it out was a bit more tricky than I expected. To get the water to flow correctly, I had to kind of block off each row, let it flow along, and then take the blocks off that way, and then do the next row, and so on all the way down. But it means that I've got something which washes all the drops to me, which is nice. You may be able to tell I've put myself in creative mode on a copy of my world. The only problem is, without buckets, you can't get it exactly how you want it. So everything has to flow down. So here, this row here, the water has to flow down, and when I first activated this, I found that the skeletons were, when they spawned above this row, there's the spawners up there, they dropped down and the water stopped them from dying. They didn't even take any fall damage as far as I could tell. So I put this in here. It's not quite high enough to kill them. If they fall on the edge, they seem to die. If they fall directly on it, they don't. They're left about half a heart of damage, or maybe a full heart of health. So it wasn't here to start with, but it's just a little modification I made. It's pretty annoying. They kind of collect here, so I made these little alcoves so I can get to them from the other side if I really want to get rid of them. And I made a viewing area down here, and 1, 2 up here. Oh, there they go. So I can watch them spawn, stand somewhere safe while I'm close enough to the spawners. And yeah, they die. The drops are washed that way. There you go, there's one that survived. See, that must have dropped down here, where I've taken away this sandstone. And I had to hit it 2 or 3 times, which is... yeah, it's quite annoying, so let's put this back. I just took it off to show you. Right, so the other side of this, over here, this is where I make the collections, and it's quite a good rate of collection. The sides kind of wash it to this central collecting point here, and then there's a viewing area up there, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. I now have no problem with arrows. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of them. But that's not all I did. I wanted to do something else. So I kind of do more than one thing at once when I'm around here. So this is actually the last thing I made, which is a cobblestone generator. So I have a lava stream coming in here, water coming down there, and I can just stand here while the skeletons are spawning. They're just behind this wall. I can stand here for about 4 minutes mining cobblestone, and then go and collect the drops from the skeletons. So kind of like 2 in 1, which is great. But I wanted to add more. Basically, I wasn't happy with that. And these water source blocks, nice and high, well, you know, very, very appealing. Great find, even though the trap was horrible. There they are. 1, 2, 3. That's where the water goes off to go to the cobblestone generator and all the way round to the collection point. Spawners are in here. Yeah, it was quite a lot of mining to get all the way down there. And it was also a lot of fun. I forgot to put these columns above, so I was getting skeletons standing on the spawners. So I had to come back in here. That was a lot of fun. I think I died once doing that. Yeah, the biggest problem mining all this was there's so much redstone, and everything is stone at the moment. I have no iron, which is why I don't have buckets. So I had to use a lot of TNT to get rid of all that redstone there. And yeah, that was quite a lot of fun as well. I've never really used TNT before. I probably used about 40 TNT to get rid of all the redstone. And here's the third thing. While I'm standing there mining cobblestone and waiting for all my arrows to appear, I'm near this farm. So all this wheat is growing, and I can auto-harvest it. Well, kind of auto-harvest it. I just remove these dirt blocks with a shovel, and all the water cascades down there. I'll show you. So I just kind of spread out the 3 water source blocks here, take a channel off there, channel off here to keep the keep it hydrated. I'll have a shovel, and just do this, and there we go. Harvests all the wheat. So from this, basically these are 5 by 7, each one of these, with a row of sandstone, just so I don't lose any crops. And I get about 2 stacks plus about 58 or so. So yeah, one of the channels at the other side gets taken round down here, and the actual collection point is down near my little home that I made here. It's lagging it quite a lot. So yeah, all comes down here, and it's quite nice because you know exactly when you've got everything, because you just wait for the 7th dirt block to arrive, and then you've collected everything. Go and replace them and replant. The one thing I would say is I kind of wish I'd made it 6 wide rather than 7 wide, because planting the middle row from the edges when it's 7 wide is a bit of a pain. So that was a bit of a shame, but I did it how I did it. And this is kind of in the roof. Here's the lava channel here. I'll show you how I got the lava. I tried to block it off before I made this video, but lava takes forever to stop flowing. I mean, absolutely forever. Yeah, so I guess I'll just, because I'm in creative mode, I can just dig in here. Just quickly get rid of all this. So yeah, the lava channel's like a water channel, but instead of dropping down every 7, every 4 basically. So you do 1, 2, 3 and a drop, 1, 2, 3 and a drop, 1, 2, 3 and a drop, and this just goes to the intersection basically. If we carry on going up there, come on, out of the lava. There we go. Carry on going up there. You can see here's the thing, and this just comes out at intersection 3, and I redirected one of these lava streams. Ooh, where am I? There we go. One of these lava streams at intersection 3. Redirected that down and got myself a cobblestone generator, which was sorely needed. By the time I finished building the cobblestone generator and digging that tunnel, I had 6 cobblestone left. That was it. So I really needed some more. It was kind of hampering. I was trying to be too careful with all my tools and swords and stuff, and dying a lot, which was a pain. Yeah, so that's what I've done. 3 in 1, if you like, using this central column here. I'm very pleased with it. It's worked out well. I could tidy it up and make it look pretty, but that's not really my thing. Yeah, so hope that was interesting, and if it gives anyone inspiration, then that's great. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Bye.